How can you easily work with frequent actions in Microsoft Word? Hi, I'm Dawn with K-Squared Technologies. In this tech tip, we'll look at how to save time by customizing the Quick Access Toolbar in Word. By default, the Quick Access Toolbar sits above the ribbon. It includes autosave, save, undo, and redo. By customizing the Quick Access Toolbar, we can bring a lot more power to this option. There are 3 ways to customize the Quick Access Toolbar. The first is to look for this drop-down arrow on the right-hand side. Simply select it, and here you will see check marks next to the options that are currently selected. And if I want to add some more choices, some file management, for instance, like New or Open, we can continue to add those tools that we might want to get to very quickly without needing to go to the File tab or other parts of the ribbon. Now, not every option we want will be available here, and that's what we'll explore 2 other ways to customize this. Notice as well that there is an option here for more commands. This is one of the ways we can move into the dialog box for further customization. Here's our second way to customize the Quick Access Toolbar. For those options that you work with frequently, for instance, the Show Hide option is really helpful when we're editing and formatting our documents. Well, if I want to be able to get to this without having to always go back to the Home tab, I'll simply right-click, and here is the option, Add to Quick Access Toolbar. When we're working with long documents in Word, it can also be helpful to quickly change the way that we're looking at our document. For instance, under View, we can select one page. I'll right-click, add it to Quick Access Toolbar. Multiple pages, once again, right-click and add it. And continue adding those views that will help you to be able to easily work with your work. You'll see these options are starting to collect in my Quick Access Toolbar. This is getting a bit crowded. My recommendation is that you bring the Quick Access Toolbar from above the ribbon to below the ribbon. Why would you do that? You can see that it's currently sharing space in the title bar with the name of the document, search, and even our ribbon and Windows management tools. It's also handy to not have to cross over the ribbon to get to these tools. So I'll return back to the drop-down arrow here, and one of the ways that we can move this Quick Access Toolbar is simply select that arrow and then select Show Below the Ribbon. I also think that this becomes easier to see the purpose of each one of these tools when it's displayed below the ribbon. Another thing to keep in mind is you will not have to repeat these steps every time you go into Word. These changes are not specific to a document. They are system changes in Word, and so every time you come into Word, you will see them. And at any point, you can further customize these choices. Let's look at the third way to customize our Quick Access Toolbar in Microsoft Word. As we saw earlier, we could go to this drop-down and select More Commands. Another way would be to right-click on the Quick Access Toolbar and notice the option here, not only that we could return the Quick Access Toolbar above the ribbon, but we can customize it. And by the way, here's the option to remove from Quick Access Toolbar if you got a little bit enthusiastic about what you want to put there. For this, I'll left-click on Customize Quick Access Toolbar. Another way to get here would be to go to File, Options, and then select the Quick Access Toolbar tab. On the right-hand side, you'll see the tools that are currently on the Quick Access Toolbar. This is another way for us to remove those tools that we no longer need. But it's also a great way to rearrange these tools. Let's say, for instance, I'd like to move New File to the beginning and move my other file management tools so that they are together. We simply select them and use the up and down buttons to move these. There may also be tools that aren't available on the ribbon, but you'd like to add them to your Quick Access Toolbar. On the left-hand side here, we have a list of different commands. Right now we're in popular commands. You can also see commands not in the ribbon and all commands, as well as other choices, that is, those commands that are grouped by options such as the File tab, Home tab, and others that are available in the Word interface. From popular commands, I'll navigate down to find a command I use frequently, and that is Save As. Simply select it and either double click or choose Add, and then rearrange it in your quick access toolbar so that it's easily accessible. And there are many other commands that could be added to this quick access toolbar. In the drop down, I'll move to all commands, and I'd like to add the close option. I'll simply click into my list, and although it could scroll down, I'll type the letter C for close, which will take me a little bit closer in that list. I'll still need to scroll down, but now I can find that. See all these choices? Well, here's the one I want, and that is to close file. I'll double click, and once again, arrange it as I wish. Now, for those of you that like to get very organized, at the very top of any of these drop downs is something called a separator. And I could add that as well if I wanted to separate those file management options from other choices. For now, I'll OK. It's entirely up to you what you add to the quick access toolbar. Now that I've customized my quick access toolbar, let's try some of these options. Here I'll move my view to multiple pages, or perhaps page width will help me in editing this file, or revert back to one page. How will you use the quick access toolbar to make it easier to work with your documents in Microsoft Word? In this K-Squared Tech Tip, you've seen how to save time and effort by customizing the quick access toolbar in Microsoft Word. How can we help you be more productive? Please reach out to us for IT services and consulting to support you with Microsoft technologies. We look forward to working with you. Thanks for watching.